What's up, guys? It's Dillusscuss. So before I start this video, this is somewhat serious. I'm probably gonna fucking be an idiot, cause I act like an idiot. But before I start, I want to say I do not mean to offend or upset anyone. What I'm trying to do is provoke thought. If I do offend anyone, I am very, very sorry. It is not my intention to do so. I'm just going to pick out things that bother me and maybe things that someone else can be like, I thought the same way, you know? If I do offend you, that is not my intention. I am very, very sorry. And if you are going to comment on this video, if I do offend you, please do not do so in a hateful manner. I am not going to say anything hateful. I'm just going to say things in the most realistic way possible. If they come off as offensive or hateful, I'm very, very sorry. I do not hate anyone. I do not wish anyone to hate me. I just want to be able to say that I said what I felt and what I thought. And so if you could do that for me, thank you very much. Because I would not hate on you, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna start this. This video, I'm gonna do another one, but I'm not gonna do it tonight. It's getting dark. I'm gonna do it tomorrow morning. But this one is going to be, since all of the craziness that's going on in the United States right now, this is gonna be part of it, and then the next part's gonna be tomorrow. But so this is why I do not classify my race as white. I have to on legal documents, you know, or whatever. If they say what ethnicity you are, I put white, mostly because there are no other options that properly describe what and who I am. Yes, my skin tone is white, but I am not white, if that makes any sense. My family is very, very mixed. Not like I have a black dad and a white mom. What I mean is, throughout my family, there are people from different regions and areas and ethnicities. And I don't classify myself as white because I think that that is bullshit. I think that's labeling and classifying yourself. I am me. I'm not, a white guy. Yeah, my skin may be white, but I'm not white. I'm just me. I'm a mixture of everything I've been around for my whole life. I've had friends who were from different, ethnicities, and there are things like, particularly, I love Mexican food. I can eat Mexican food all day, every day over white food. And I just think it's fucking stupid. And the bad thing, well, to me, about being classified as white is I cannot say anything about, oh, maybe they should do it like that, or that's not how things are for me, or this and that, because automatically I get labeled as, oh, you're white, you wouldn't understand, you are a white supremacist, racist asshole. And I'm not racist. If anything, I'm like the opposite, because I see there are two sides to every coin. Okay, and before you are sitting there and you're like, this motherfucker, just hear me out, okay? You can be angry and mad, and that's understandable. I just want you to try to understand what my thought process is on this, okay? Okay, so let's break it down. Being white and saying, oh, I think this person, maybe he did something, or, oh, maybe he deserves to be in jail, or whatever, automatically makes me racist, or white supremacist, or this, and that, and oh, I'm a Nazi, and that's not who I am. What I'm saying is, not every white person is innocent. Not every black person is innocent. Not every Hispanic person is innocent. There are two sides to every coin. There are white people who are nice as fuck, and there are white people who are like white trash Nazis, and that's true. There's no denying that. There are those people, but there are also very, very nice, very, very friendly white people. There are nice black people, and then there are, the stereotypical movie black person. And I'm not saying they're all like that, because a lot of them aren't. I have met a lot of people who, they look like they could beat the shit out of you, and they're assholes, and they're the nicest people you can ever meet. And it's crazy. And it's all because of what we are being spoon-fed, and it's fucking bullshit. Like, there are nice Latinos. I fucking love it. It's great. But there are also ones who are, like, not great to be around. That's true with everybody. You can't classify as, like, black people are evil and bad and they deserve, this and that. Because they're not. They're not all like that. But there are rare cases. And it's the same thing with everybody. But saying that because my skin color is one way automatically makes me a certain way and makes me who I am is bullshit. That's the same way with what the Black Lives Matter thing is, with them being profiled as being, if they're black, they're violent. It's the same thing for me. I'm white, but I'm not a racist. I'm not a white supremacist. I don't believe in that shit. I think it's fucking bullshit. And I think it needs to change. Instead of, let's riot, let's kill police officers, why can't we just, like, work together and unify as one fucking people? Because at the end of the day, we're not white. We're not black. We're not Hispanic. Not Latino. Not of Asian ethnicity. We are people. We all bleed the same. We all love our mamas. We all eat food. We are all the same. No matter what the media or anyone else tells you, there's not really much different between us. Like, we all like our different things. Yeah, and that makes us individuals. But that doesn't mean because my skin color is lighter than someone else's that they are a completely different species and they shouldn't be, treated the same. They should be treated the same as me. If I was, let's say I am a white guy, okay? And I have a black officer come up to my car. It is not going to be like, oh my God, he's going to shoot me. I'm going to be like, okay, do your thing, officer. That makes sense. I want to be treated how I treat other people. And some people I'm an asshole to, but that is because they're an asshole to me. I am not going to walk down the street and be like, fuck you to, some random person. I'm always, when I walk down the street and someone walks the street by me, I go, hi, hello, how are you doing? How's your day? I live my life in a way that I can be proud of what I've done and who I am. Now, I'm not saying this makes me a saint or this and that, but what I'm saying is, I said online, and I didn't mean it as any way to talk bad about the Black Lives Matter community or black people in general, but what happened was there was 2 shootings, and then there was a police shooting in Dallas. And then what I meant by it is, just because these people got murdered, and I'm not saying it wasn't a big deal. People got murdered, people died, it's a big fucking deal. But what I meant is, that doesn't justify you going and killing 6 people that were just there, minding their own business. They could have been, like, drinking a water, and they died, and they didn't deserve that. And those other 2 people who got killed, they probably didn't deserve it either. I don't know, I wasn't there. I can only speculate. But I'm not saying that, this and that. What I'm saying is, we have a problem here. And another thing is, it's like, I put all lives matter, right? I didn't say black lives don't matter, white lives don't matter, this life doesn't matter, this life doesn't matter. What I said is, enough of the violence. Like, we all matter as people. It doesn't matter what you do for a living, what skin color you are, none of that shit at the end of the day fucking matters. We're all people, we should all love each other. Like, I know it sounds like some hippie fucking bullshit, but it's fucking like real. Like, I have never had problems with anybody, you know, that I didn't cause. And I'm not saying they caused it. What I'm saying is, if there's this huge issue, which there fucking is, because police corruption is a real thing, and some police are nicest fucking people, and they'll work with you, and then there are police officers who are assholes, and that's true. That's true with all people. There's nice people and there's assholes. And just because there's one or two assholes in like a precinct, okay, let's narrow it down. Let's say a precinct. I don't know. I'm not a police officer. I don't really know many. Well, okay, let's say a precinct has 100 people. Let's say there are 5 pieces of shit officers in that whole precinct. That doesn't make that precinct corrupt and evil and bad. That just makes it that there's 5 people who are fucking pieces of shit and should not be police officers. That doesn't mean it's okay for you to go and kill everybody in the precinct because of those 5 people. What it means is we should change the system so we weed out those bad people. And I'm jumping around everywhere, but what I mean is, I said all lives matter, and I didn't mean it as Black lives don't matter, you know. I meant it as people in general matter. Like, if someone dies, I feel bad for them and their family, you know. It's not like, oh, he was black, I don't care. I gave a shit. It was just like, I didn't know everything, so I couldn't say, oh, you know, he didn't deserve it. And I'm not saying he didn't. And then there was and then the crazy thing to me is, okay, on the media, like the news and shit, those 2 got covered, but then, I think it was the same day or something, a white guy got killed by police officers, and it didn't make the news. And I thought that was really fucking sad. Like, the favoritism, not the favoritism, but like, that it's more like a big deal if they're a certain skin color, being how sad it is. And so when I said all lives matter online, I did not mean it as an offense to anyone. But then I got an outcry of like, you fucking white supremacist, racist asshole, this and that. And I didn't say it like, he deserved it. No, I said like, all lives matter, you know? Let's stop the violence and let's fucking make a difference. Let's change some shit. And I got called like a racist and this and that. And I didn't do shit to anybody. And I thought that was really fucked up. Like, that I tried including people, and all of a sudden I'm such an evil person, and all this bullshit, when I never did anything to anybody. I just meant, let's change some shit. And it's because I'm white. And it's so dumb. I'm not dumb, but I mean, it's like really crazy that because of my skin tone, I can't have a voice. I literally was like, police officers, because they just 3 more got killed today, and they were minding their own business. Just because they wear a uniform or their skin is a certain color does not mean it is okay to kill them. That is what I'm trying to say. If it isn't coming across, I'm sorry. I just don't know how to say it without seeming hateful. What I'm saying is, we need to change some things. Violence won't change shit. Rioting won't change shit. Peaceful protest? Yeah, look at Selma. Look what they did. Martin Luther King did it peacefully, and it fucking worked. I'm not discrediting Malcolm X, okay? Malcolm X did it through violence. Violence causes violence. It doesn't help shit. Violence just makes things worse. If you sit down and talk about it and discuss about it and have discussion, and then, you know, that people will listen to that. If you are calm, cool, and collected, people will listen. If you're like, what the fuck, motherfucker, I will beat the shit out of you, we're gonna blow it. Then people are like, no. Get, I feel threatened, I'm gonna close off. And that's not what we need. We need people to listen. We need to change it. Las Vegas, okay, I looked this up. Las Vegas had a lot of police-involved violence, and they changed the way that they approach people when they stop them or they question them to make it not seem threatening. And I think that's a great idea. I think more places need to do that. They need to change how they do it, because I grew up in Los Angeles counties, and LAPD, they were usually assholes. And I'm not saying that they're gonna kill people, but it's where they're around. Los Angeles is such a crazy area that they have to be like that in order for them to get any respect whatsoever. But I mean, in like other places, you don't need to be like that because people aren't as threatening. But still, like with the other two shooting, not the police involved, the police ones, but the other ones, there was no reason for them to take their weapons out. They have tasers now. You could just use that shit. You don't have to pull your gun. You could pull a taser and tase them. Yeah, they could get hurt, but you're not instantly killing them, Um, but another thing is, like, being white isn't great. And another thing, like, white supremacy is fucking bullshit. We are not superior. We're the same as everybody else. There's no difference other than our skin is lighter and we're stuck up about it. I mean, for real. I've had friends who were Latinos and they're fucking great. I've had friends who were black and they were fucking great. I've had friends who are white and they're backstabbing fucking bitches. Most of them. And it's fucking bullshit. Like, it's just a society now. Like, people would rather be angry and upset than try to do something about it. At least that's my opinion. And I don't know all the answers, but it's just from what I see that I can do this. And I'm trying to do this in the most peaceful, calm, and collected, unoffensive way. If I'm offending anyone, I'm sorry, but I mean, I don't classify as white because there's no difference between me and hose. Okay, this might come across as racist. If it does, I'm sorry. Okay, I just don't know how to describe this any better way. Okay, so there's no difference between me and Jose. There's no difference between me and Michael. There's no difference. The only difference is what other people say. Because, oh, he's black. You can't hang out with him because he's black. Why? He's just a different shade than me. Other than that, there's no difference. I mean, yeah, like, cultural. So fucking what? Just because your culture is different doesn't mean we can't get along. That's like when something happens, they go, oh yeah, terrorism. This is, they're terrorists. Oh, all Muslims are terrorists. No, they're not. There's just radicals. Same thing with Christians. Same thing with this is not. There's radicals in every group. And those radicals give it a bad reputation. And it's fucking bullshit. Like, I don't know. But I classify myself as me or American because I'm American. I was born here. And I consider everyone, born here, calls this their home. They're Americans. They're my brothers. I don't give a shit what color their skin is. If they need help, I'm gonna do my best to fucking back them. I don't give a fuck. Oh, he's black. You can't do... No. He is my brother. He may not be my birth brother, but we all call this home. This is our home. That's like if someone bombed somewhere and black people, white people, Latino people died. I'm gonna be like, let's fucking do something about this. Let's fucking do something. Now I'm not gonna say like, let's go eradicate this race. No, I'm gonna be like, find who did it, see why the fuck they did it, and then if a war is needed, like the same thing with like World War II. Look at that. There were probably black sailors. I don't know. I wasn't there. But think about it. The whole country unified as one. And we all did something about it. Selma, black people, white people, everybody united to change shit, and it fucking worked. So why can't we do that again and change shit some more and fucking redo the system, redo the justice system, redo everything to make it so it fucking works and it isn't all profiling and fucking bullshit, because profiling is fucking bullshit. Get rid of fucking stereotypes. Get rid of all that shit. Because it's not helping things. It's just making things worse. So is violence. Violence won't help shit. Like, I'm sorry. Walking on a freeway won't cause shit but fucking more traffic, people losing jobs, and people being pissed the fuck off. Walking down the street in protest, that's cool. There's no reason to walk across a freeway. I'm sorry. And there's no reason to riot. Peaceful protests are cool, you know? Let's assemble here. But when it's like, let's burn down shit, let's fucking hurt people, there's no reason. There's no reason whatsoever to hurt anyone else. If it is that passionate for you, let's change some shit. Let's work together. Let's change this fucking system because it doesn't fucking work. And because of that, I don't classify myself as white. I don't think people should classify themselves as, oh yeah, I'm black. Oh yeah, I'm white. Because we're the same. I mean, skin color, it doesn't matter. Look at Michael Jackson. He was born black, and then he changed his skin color, but he didn't change who he was. And I mean, we should be like that. Skin color doesn't matter. We are who we are, and it's dark as fuck. So I'm probably in this video. But if I offended anyone, I'm sorry. If it didn't make sense, I'm sorry. I couldn't really correlate my thoughts in a proper way. But thank you for watching this, and hopefully it caused you to think a little bit. And yeah, thank you very much.